Hey, what's up guys? BSD Speer here, back with another Destiny video. In today's video, we're continuing our series Lost Exotics, where we're showing all the newer Guardians of the game how to get the exotics from years 1 and 2 that can't be obtained through 3 of coins, exotic engrams, and Xur does not sell these weapons. As you can see here, I'm using the Black Spindle. Black Spindle is an exotic sniper rifle that released with the Taken King expansion. So we're going to be showing you guys how to get this sniper rifle. This is my go-to sniper. Anytime I'm running King's Fall is fantastic for DPS against bosses. Really helpful. So I'm going to show you guys how to get it. As always, drop a like if you enjoy the video, subscribe if you're new here, and here's how to get the Black Spindle in year 3. Alright, so step 1 to getting the Black Spindle is you want to load up the Lost to Light story mission. Make sure you select the 240 Light heroic difficulty and go ahead and start up the mission. The first part is very simple. You don't even have to kill any of the enemies. Literally just run past every single enemy until you get to this point. Once you get to this area, go ahead and kill Bax the Gravekeeper, and then it's going to get ready to actually start the first part of the mission. So before the door actually opens up, I'm going to talk about some subclasses and weapons that you're going to want to use for this mission. What I would suggest is definitely grabbing one of the exotic swords if you have it. I was using a Raise Lighter, my buddy was using Boltcaster, and the other one was using Dark Drinker. So we had each of the exotic swords. They help for taking out the majors. There's Centurions, Taken Centurions, and there's also Taken Captains. So they just help for taking out enemies very quickly. Also, it's really helpful to, in my opinion, to use the newer subclasses. So the Stormcaller for the Warlock, the Night Stalker for the Hunter, and the Sunbreaker for the Titan. This is just because there's going to be a lot of adds that you want to kill, and you want to be able to do maximum damage but also maximum ad control. So since the door's opening up now, what you want to do is you want to just run just like the normal mission has you do, except we're going to go to the open Tanic area, basically where the Tanic Strike is. That's exactly where we're going to go, and the door's going to be open as long as nobody wipes. If all 3 fire team members wipe, running back to the door, then the door will stay closed and you have to restart the mission. Alright, so once you get past the first and the second husk doors, you enter the third area, head straight across the room, stick to the left wall, and run straight past the husk door. And this is going to be, if you remember, this is going to take you straight to where the Tanic area is for the Shadow Thief Strike. Like I said, it's not... You don't have to actually do this fast. It's just a farming method to get there as fast as you can. As long as everyone doesn't wipe, then you won't have to restart the mission and the door should be open. So once you get to the Duskwarren area, this is going to be actually where the mission actually starts. Alright, so now starting the actual mission, this is where the hard part is. Basically what happens is you have to run through this section of the Tanic Strike, except there's going to be Taken everywhere. There's going to be Taken Blights, Taken Captains, Taken Centurions, Taken Vandals, everything taken, including a boss at the end of the mission. Once we open these doors, it's going to start a 10-minute timer. We have 10 minutes to wipe out all of the enemies, kill everything, kill all the Blights, including the boss. So that's why this weapon is sometimes very difficult to get. There's been times I go to get it and we literally have a second left to get it. So go ahead and open up the first door once everyone's ready. Focus your fire on the Blights first. By killing the Blights first, you're going to stop the enemies from spawning. That way you have less adds to kill. You can't proceed to the next room until all the adds are killed. So kill the Blights first, then focus on the majors, both Centurions and Captains. That's why I suggest using swords. Once you kill all of them, the next door will open, once all the adds are cleared. Moving on to the next room, it's going to be a small hallway. There's going to be a few adds on the right side and the left side. Should be a captain on both. Just use your sword or shotgun, whatever you're using. Take out the enemies as quickly as possible to move on to the next one. Now this room is the more difficult one. This is where a sniper really comes in handy. So not only do you have to take out blights, but there's also snipers in the back. You can see here. There's about 3 on that back wall, and then there's also one on the platform up and to the left. You can see he's trying to snipe me right there. Now the vandals are kind of a pain because they'll drop this bubble, so you got to go in and kill them. So just be careful though. So there is snipers you have to watch out for. There's also 3 wizards in this room as well. There's one on the left, one on the right, and one in the middle. So take out the blights as you see them, take out the snipers so they don't pick you off. Then once you take out the blights and snipers, focus on the wizards. Once you kill all of those, then start killing all the acolytes and the thrall. Basically work your way down the taken food chain. If a teammate goes down, definitely remember to pick them up, as you want to get through this stuff as quickly as you can so you have as much time as you can to defeat the boss in the last room. Like I said, the order of focus should be blights, then wizards, then snipers, then adds. Wizards and snipers, you can have, usually we have one person taking out snipers, the other's focusing on wizards. So if you just communicate with your team members, this is why you definitely want to have 3 people to try and get this done. You'll run through this hallway, take out the centurions and the knights, and then you'll enter into the final area. This is where the boss is, and there's a crap ton of adds, like an insane amount of adds. Now in this room, the best strategy that's worked for me is designate specific people. You'll have one person specifically, main priority is ad control, one person that their main priority is taking out blights, and then the other person is doing heavy damage to the boss. Now obviously when you get supers, you're going to want to focus that towards him. You really want to take out the boss first. That's your main priority. In this room, the order of attention goes the boss, then blights, then adds. If you kill the boss, then the blights will be easier to kill, and then once you kill the blights, then you can wipe out the rest of the adds. Now, you definitely want to revive your teammates if you can get to them in this area. If you can't get to them, just let them time out, let them respawn, because it's not worth dying trying to save them. If you know for a fact that you can't get to where they're at in time because there's just too many adds, it's just too much craziness, then just let them respawn and sit back by the stairs and you can snipe them a little bit. One of the best things you can do if you have a Night Stalker is coordinate when you're going to tether. In this part you see I tethered the boss. My buddy, he's using Gunslinger, he golden guns him, while the other person is using Gallarhorn. So we were able to do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. Another tip I can give you guys is to make sure you use your heavy ammo and your special ammo synthesis. If you run out of sword ammo, for example, run back to the beginning, pop a heavy ammo synth, and then you'll be on your way. Same thing with sniper ammo. If you need to just recover for a second, definitely go to the beginning area and just hide out for a few seconds just to get your health back up. Alright, so once you finally kill the boss, then your focus becomes on the blights. The blights will stop spawning as soon as you kill the boss, so there should only be about 4 or 5 in the room. Once you kill all the blights, then you can start taking out the adds. Don't do it vice versa. If you start taking out the adds, as you can see, these scions, they keep multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. Take out the blights first, then kill the adds. Always watch the clock as well. You want to know how much time you have left to kill everything. I don't know how many times I thought we had more time, and we had 2 people down, and it takes about 10 seconds to get them revived, and we wasn't able to get it in time. So always watch the clock. As you see, once you clear out all the adds, there you go, you get the Black Spindle. So yeah, that's how you get it. Like I said, this mission, it can be very difficult, but if you approach it with the strategy that I gave you, I think you'll find yourself to be very successful in getting it. Alright guys, well that will bring us to the end of this video. As always, thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here. If you want to check out more of my exotic guides on how to get lost exotics in the game, be sure to check out my channel and subscribe for more of that content. As always, I'm BSD Speer, and I'll catch you guys next time.